Hey there, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Gwen, nice to see you. Sorry I was running just a little bit late today because I was listening to a Roanoke Gaming thing where he was going over a movie, I think it was either Blindness or The Whiteness or whatever. Basically, it's a horror movie where people suddenly go blind, where everything turns white in their vision. But he was going over migraine stuff, which is interesting to me, especially since I've been having them lately. And it's interesting listening to the differences between some people's migraine symptoms and different triggers and stuff like that. So, hey, it wasn't quite done, but I went ahead and got started, set up, and we're ready to go. All right. So, on the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, 13, 17, and 19. Sheds 1 and 8 are reversed. And on the left side, we're going to exchange 1 and 3 and 15. And sheds 2 and 5 are reversed. And I just realized I forgot something. I'm going to do that real quick before I pop back on the video, or on the video for the first time for this stream. Be right back. It'll only take a couple seconds. And thank you again for your patience. Forgot to take medicine at the appropriate time because I'm a bit scatterbrained. Give me a second here. Well, dinner is going to be somewhere around 6 or 6:30 my time, so I'm going to stream now until I call to dinner. All right. Let's see. That's the appropriate spot there. There we go. And, okay. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 13, 17, and 19 on the right. 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6, and 7. Also, there's a slight chance I might stream playing American Truck Simulator tonight. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, and 19. I have the audio cable I need that I think will fix my problem where the sound cuts out for me, but not the stream. And then I also have a printout of the key shortcuts, so hopefully I will be able to play successfully. Sheds 1 and 8 are reversed, so 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the bottom, and 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Now I'm getting to the spot where I'm not going to have to do much in the way of unrolls going forward. 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the top. 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum looks good. There we go. At least not much unroll. And see, left side is 1, 3, and 15. 1, 2. Sorry I wasn't streaming as much over Thanksgiving weekend or week holiday, whatever, as I was hoping to. I unfortunately had more migraines than I would like to admit. All right, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So I'm doing pretty well today. It was actually a nice sunny, if cold, day today. I got a chance to take a 2-mile walk with Mrs. Torrin, and it was nice. We got to chat a lot, which is something that doesn't always happen as much as it should, but is always enjoyable when it does happen. All right, sheds 2 and 5 reverse, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. The checksum is good. There we go. And after this, 1 more move until a coma slide time. And we are ready for the next move. On to 36. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, and 7. Sheds 1 and 6 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1 and 3 and 17, and sheds 2 and 8 are reversed. And Gwen says, it's good to see you. I hope the migraines didn't interfere with the holiday too much. Not too much. I was able to attend all the holiday activities and was okay for those, which is good. And the good news is the... oh, rats. I was going to do constantly work today, and I just completely spaced it. Anyway, of the 5 evictions I had scheduled for yesterday, they all paid, so I didn't have to do any evictions, which made my Black Friday much, much better. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. And sheds 1 and 6 are reversed, so 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. So after stream and dinner tonight, I'm going to head to the Home Depot and pick up the screw and nut parts to be able to make a tool that will let me put in the threaded inserts. Oh, hey, we got somebody chatting from Rumble. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Drew's Life, nice to see you on. It's good to have you here. And Marmar, hello, good to see you too. All right, left side is 1, 3, and 17. Drew's Life, since I haven't seen you on before, just to give you a quick heads up, I will try and do a set of moves which are top and bottom, left and right. And then when that's done, I read off the next move, catch up with chat, and then move on from there. So 1, 2. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. Ask them, and I will do the best I can to answer them. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 2 and 8 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the bottom. 3, 4, 5, 7, and let me double check it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11. The checksum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 37. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, 15, and 17. Shed 1 is reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, and 9, and sheds 2 and 6 are reversed. All right. And Mara says, I'll be body doubling while listening. I have lots to do. All right. Well, I hope that you're able to accomplish a fair amount. And Drew's Life says, cool. And I don't really know what this is. Could you explain? Absolutely. Gwen says, Marmar, hello. What I am doing is a form of Japanese braiding called Kumihimo. Kumihimo translates out to as gathering of the threads. And the particular form I'm doing is on a braiding frame called a Taka-Dai, which translates out to high stand. You kind of sit in it. The more common form that people see is on a Maradai, which is a round disc about 12 or so inches in diameter with about a 2-inch diameter hole in the center. And then you have strings going into the center, and the strings on the outside have weights on the end where the excess is wrapped up, and then you manipulate that to produce your braid. This one is kind of like weaving on the bias, but the reason it's not weaving is because in weaving you have your warp threads and your weft threads, and your warp thread and weft always stay same in relationship to each other. But on this one, as we work through, eventually it becomes one becomes the other, and they switch places. This particular design is actually 2 parallel braids, one on the top and one on the bottom. The top one is orange, the bottom one is black. And as we swap in between, the switching produces the design here. I'm using silk. I built this frame myself. I ordered the silk in from Japan. And hopefully that will give you some avenue for asking some more detailed questions. And what I'm doing now is called I call it a coma slide, because these blocks here are called coma. They keep the threads separate. But as you work your way back, you eventually run out of space, and you got to like lift the block up, put it behind, and slide it forward. And that's what keeps this as kind of like an infinity loop of pins that you can keep working with. You also have to move the braid up on the take-up reel so that the angle here is pretty close to the same over the course of making the braid. Because if it gets, if you have it too far up or you let it get too far back to where it's like, instead of being like this, it's more like this, you don't get the same look to it over the course of the braid. And Drew's Life says, that's cool. Thank you very much. So I do this, and I talk to the chat and answer questions, comment about things that have happened in my life and in the world in general. And we go anywhere from books to movies to politics to court cases, because most of the people I do these braids for are law tubers or people on YouTube who talk about court cases and things like that. And speaking of which, we have one of them on here right now. MLS, Making Law Simple, says, hey, hey, hey. For those that don't know, Making Law Simple also has another channel called Lego Law Life and Libations. And he and Valhalla Awaits interview people while they're building a Lego kit. And having been interviewed by them, I have to say it's a lot of fun and I enjoy it quite a bit. All right, so 1, 2, and 3, 4. 5, 6. And when I'm counting here, what I'm doing is I'm in the position counting from the back going forward for where I'm swapping the colors from top to bottom. So 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, and I only exchange top to bottom odd numbers as we count. 15, 16, and 17. Let's see. Okay, I have 5. Yep, that's right. Double checking on the color chart to make sure that I've got the right colors as we go forward. And just shed 1 is reversed. So normally I would, when I say it's reversed, normally I would do my weaving through on the bottom layer here. But if any of the exchanges are reversed, I go for the top one instead. And then when I do the top ones in the same position, I'll pull up the bottom one as well. All right, so 1 is reversed, so I pull from the top instead of the bottom on my first one, and then the second one is on the bottom is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And for this particular braid, I have 100 of these threads per on here. And when I do the weave through, it's 11 that I count on there, and it's the even numbers that I'm pulling down and moving up. All right, so 1 is reversed, so 1 on the bottom, and then on the top is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. The checksum looks good. And I say it's the checksum, even though technically speaking, it is not a proper checksum. But normally, for the majority of the moves, when I'm done with the bottom move, I go under like the last 3 on the bottom here. Or actually I go over the last 3 on the bottom and it leaves this one here and that gets passed through. And then on the top, I leave the top 3 on here are left alone. And then the top one goes around and under the bottom and through the open shed. So I realize that might not make sense at this particular point, but that's what it is that I'm doing. Oh, and for those that saw it in the previous thumbnails, the little spot that had a bit of orange showing through is no longer showing through. All right, let me quickly catch up here real quick. Gwen saying hi to Making Law Simple. And Gwen says to MLS, sorry, I'm a little distracted today. And Drew's Life, what was the other Lego channel called again? I think they're currently only on YouTube, but it's Lego Law, Life, and Libation. And if you search for like Lego Law, you should be able to find it. It's also multi-streamed on Valhalla Awaits channel as well. He's the other interviewer. And you can watch whichever one you want. I believe they're both still on YouTube. I don't know if they started branching out to Rumble or not with that yet. And MLS says, no worries, I'm just listening. And Gwen says, happy almost Christmas. There we go. All right, so did the right side. And on the left, we're exchanging 1, 3, and 9. So 1, 2, and 3. Oops. Okay, I think I just screwed up there. All right, so we're supposed to be 1, 2, and 3. Guess I was distracted there, but yeah. Oh no, sorry. 1, 2. Yep, and then this one comes up, and this one goes down. Just double checking against the color chart, make sure I did it right. And so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I just realized I got one hanging loose here. Is that pinched in between? Yeah, got pinched between the blocks. There we go. All right. And Lego Law, Life, and Libation says, here I am. Unfortunately for our chatter, Drew's Life, he is over on Rumble. So what I am going to do is I am going to quickly bring up your channel and copy the link and then post it over in the Rumble chat so they can get it. Let me quickly do this here. All right. Get the channel here. Copy it. Go over to... Hey, we got 4 people watching over on Rumble. That's pretty good. All right, so I just posted the link to the Lego channel and the Rumble chat. All right, so we should be good there. All right. And thumbs up from Gwen. And did the link over on Rumble. Let's get this keyboard back down here. All right, so weave through here for the shed reversals 2 and 6. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8. Whoops. Looks like I had one jump a pin here. Let's see which one is which. Yep, that's the one that jumped a pin. All right, let's try this again. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, and 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Looks like one of my nails is just a little bit too long and it's snagging some of the threads, so I gotta be careful. Actually, I'm not sure where I put the nail file, so all right, I'll worry about it later. And that lovely sound is one of the Tama losing its tension on the knot and becoming unrolled. So we'll just roll that one back up again. And we do the lark's head knot, which lets it hang free. And as we need to, we can pull on it and it'll unroll. But it wants to unroll in the opposite direction of the way it can actually unroll. So it makes it relatively, or it makes it not want to go that way. So it needs some counter rotation pressure to fix that. Let's see, Drew's Life says, when I try clicking on the link, it's not letting me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Gwen says, have you hit y'all hit the like button yet? Can you Drew's Life, can you copy it and then like paste it in a new browser window? Oh, it looks like it's got some extra stuff on it. Let me try something real quick. All right, let's try this again. All right, so paste as plain text. All right, let's see if it works then. Huh. All right. Well, when I click on it, it will let me go. I'm not sure why it's not letting it do it for you. I apologize for that. All right. But yeah, if you just like copy and paste it, or if you go to YouTube and search for Lego Law Life, it should get you there. All right. Let me switch back to StreamYard here. And thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoy it. I think they're going to have a stream tonight, but I'm not 100% sure. Normally they have their streams on Saturday nights about 8 or 9 o'clock Eastern time. I think I have the dubious honor of being their longest interview, though it was split up as a two-parter. All right, so yep, we've done all the moves we need to here. We are ready for the next move. All right, and we move on to 38. On the right, we're going to do exchange 1, 3, 5, and 7, and sheds 1 and 7 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1 and 13. Sheds 1, 2, 4, and 6 are reversed. And as you can see, we're reaching the bottom of the scales here, which is why on the right here, where we've got all these 1, 3, 5, and 7 exchanges happening, they're going to go ahead and stop. And it's going to end up here where it ends that. And then we will shortly be moving on to the bee-fish design. All right. Give me a second here. I'm going to have a little bit of caffeine. And move that to the other side. Or Drew's Life says, I'll try. Okay. And Gwen says, dubious, it was epic. Thank you very much, Gwen. I appreciate that. And Drew's Life says, dang, I'm going to be streaming during 8 and 9 p.m. That's okay, though. They tend to run like 3 hours or so on their streams. But catch it on the replay. They've got like about 20 or 22 interviews already done. So catch any of the older ones if you like. You can catch mine. It should give you some more information about me if you'd like that. Whoops, let me unhighlight that for the moment. There we go. All righty. We are exchanging 1, 3, 5, and 7. All right. So 1, 2. 3, 4. This braid's probably over halfway done. 5, 6, and 7. If I normally do my like 6 to 7 feet long versions of these braids, they tend to take me about 60 hours or so from start to finish to make them. All right, and sheds 1 and 7 are reversed, so 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. There we go. And on the left side, we're going to exchange 1 and 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Number 11 looks like it's got one thread hanging a little loose, so if it gets to be a problem with that, I'm going to wind up doing a little bit of super glue to keep them evenly tensioned. And all right, so sheds 1, 2, 4, and 6 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5 on the bottom, and 6 on the top. Yep, that's right. And then on the bottom is 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And then we just reverse it top and bottom. So 1 and 2 will reverse. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. That one is good. There we go. And next move we are ready for now is on to 39. On the right, we're going to exchange 5, 7, 13, 15, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 5, 7, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange Tamas 5, 11, and 13. By the way, the Tamas is the name for the weights at the end of the threads. And sheds 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9 are reversed. Excuse me. My voice has been a little off for the last few streams. I apologize for that. All right, let me catch up real quick here. And Drew's Life says, gotta go now, bye. Hopefully you caught this before you left. And great stream, by the way. Thank you very much for that, Drew's Life. And Marmar says, I hit the like button and that Lego stream was super fun. Thank you very much, Marmar. And Gwen says, thank you, Marmar. All right, the one that's got the loose thread, I'm just gonna go ahead and fix that right now while I'm thinking about it. All right, let's just go ahead and pull this back here. And I realize it doesn't show very well, but it looks like it's actually 2 of them are a little loose. All right, let's give it a little bit of a twist here so that when I put the super glue on, it'll actually hold all through the threads and not just get a couple. Move this so I don't accidentally get a drop of super glue on any other threads than the one I'm going for. Sorry if that takes it out of frame. All right, there we go. Got it on there. Make sure it twisted a little bit more. Whoops. Looks like some of them popped loose. Hopefully that's getting them together there. All right, looks like that might have gotten it. We'll see if it's a problem going forward. All righty. Well, it was fun. I think that's the most active we've had for a Rumble chat for a while. All right, so 5, 7, 13, 15, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Cooking smells delicious. 5, 6, and 7. Mrs. Torin has been cooking some pork in the crock pot, slow cooking it. We're going to have pork tacos tonight. All right, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And we are reversing sheds 1, 2, 5, 7, and 9. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And there's not that many color changes. It's sometimes a little hard to count where you are. So this one untwist here, and there we go. Okay, that just got pinched in between there. And I guess that one looks right. All right, and 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. Check them good. Hope I didn't mess up that count. All right, well, it's looking like it's a normal move. Nothing looks doubled up. And blocks keep pinching stuff there. Forgot to reset these so there's no gap now that I got enough. Tama here holding the coma block forward. All right, and left side is 5, 11, and 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, and 13. Thinking about it, I'm wondering why my voice when I'm in normal conversation doesn't seem to be doing quite so bad, but when I'm talking on stream, it's getting a little kind of semi-laryngitis-y. I'm not sure the issue going on there. I might stream possibly with a longer stream tomorrow. We'll have to see how it goes. All right, so... All right, and I just did the exchanges. So now it's shed reversals. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top. No, I'm doing something wrong here. All right, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top. All right, that's looking better. And 5 on the bottom, and 6 on the top, and 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. I lost count somewhere because that checksum was not right. All right, so 1, 2, yep, or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, I'm just going to start from the beginning just to make sure. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all right, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5 on the bottom, and 6 on the top, and 7 on the bottom. Okay, that's where I went wrong there. And 8 on the top, 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Now the checksum looks good. Like I said, it's easy to get confused. And did I not go all the way over that one? Okay, there we go. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, there we go, 2 on the bottom, and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on top. Checksum is good. That was a pain in the butt to count out. Yep. Let's see how it looks. Okay. I don't think anything's doubled up. Hopefully it's not an issue. And we are ready for the next move. On to 40. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, and 15. Sheds 2, 3, and 7 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 7, 9, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 3, 5, 6, and 8 are reversed. Alrighty. And 1, 2, and 3 and 4. Five and 6. And 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And sheds 2, 3, and 7 are reversed, so 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6 on the top. There we go. Started to go through one of the other threads. 7 on the 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum looks good. And hopefully my speed will pick up a little bit as we work our way through the scales. And left side is 3, 7, 9, and 13, 15, and 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And I just had a random thought. I should probably make sure to take pictures I've taken of all of the finished braids and put them on a location that gets backed up regularly, plus redundant copies, because it'd suck for me if I lost all of the pictures of all the braids I'd done. All right, sheds 3, 5, 6, and 8 are reversed, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. And pattern's looking normal, so I don't think I screwed up on the other one. All right, and we are ready for the next move, on to 41. On the right, we're going to exchange 5, 11, 15, 17, and 19. Sheds 3, 4, and 7 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 5, 11, and 17. And sheds 4 through 8 are reversed. And Nimai Kôrai, good evening. Just got back from shopping, Christmas gifts. Well, welcome back. I hope you were able to get a good selection and hope the people enjoy their gifts. All right. So 5, 11, and 15 through 19 inclusive. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. I think almost all of the Tama have reached their leader knots at this point. So now our next major milestone is when the leader knot tie-off point reaches the top of the coma blocks. All right, sheds 3, 4, and 7 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. And left side is 5, 11, and 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Gonna have to get a audio or video clip of Doctor Who with his companion talking about the SEVA team or the survey team from from the 4th Doctor's run. And when I say 17, occasionally hit that video or audio, whichever. All right. And 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 inclusive are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And oops, looks like I got one that's just about touching the bottom. Not quite. Okay, so I don't have to re-roll them just yet. All right, so 1, 2, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. And we are ready for the next move. On to 42. On the right, we're going to exchange 7 and 9, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 4, 6, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we are going to exchange 7 through 17 inclusive, and sheds 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. And Gwen says, I took all the pictures on my phone of my oldest and her family, put them on a CD at Walmart to give to her. She loved it. And Gwen says, waves to Melee Cormier. And Melee says, the only gift left on my list to buy is a ukulele. As long as you don't buy Tiny Tim too, I think you'll be safe. And Gwen says, goals. And Melee says, hey, Gwen, that's a beautiful gift. Oops. And yep, okay, got them all. All right. And all right, I think we're good here. So 7, 9, 13, 15, and 17 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. And 13, 14. 15, 16, and 17. There we go. And sheds 4, 6, and 8 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6 on the top, and 7 on the bottom, and 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 on the bottom, and 7 on the top, and 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. The way it feels, I think one of them got pinched in between a block. Yep, and let's just go ahead and release that. Wasn't pinched enough that it caused a problem. All right, and left side, 7 through 17 inclusive are exchanged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 and 8. 9 and 10. 11 and 12. 13 and 14. 15 and 16. And 17. And 16 on the bottom came unrolled, so I got to re-roll that one. All right. Yep. And back where it's supposed to go. All right, and yep, hit all the ones I need to on that. Oh, no, I did the exchanges. I didn't do the shed reversals. So 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, and 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, and 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. There we go. Now the move is complete. And channel logo is about mostly done. All right, we are ready for the next move. On to 43. On the right, we're going to exchange 9, 15, and 22. Or sorry, 21, not 22. And shed 7 and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 9, 13, 15, 17, and 19. Shed 7 and 8 are reversed. And we're about 2 moves away from starting in on B-fish. All right, and let's see, Melee smiles back, and Melee says, "No, Tiny Tim." And Gwen says, "Where did my message go?" And Gwen says, "Which one?" And Gwen says, "The one explaining how I put the pics in chronological order, etc." I did not see that one come through. It's YouTube being YouTube, I'm assuming. And chat ate my message. Yep, I'd say that's a pretty good description of that. And Melee says, "Yes." I'm sorry to hear that. As far as the typing in a message and then having chat eat it, I've actually been having a problem when I set up streams lately. I get all the information in, and I'm trying to set the time for it, and I click on something where I should get like a little pop-up scroll thing that I can move up and down, and it just backs me out entirely and deletes everything I just put in, which is frustrating, and it doesn't happen the second time, so I don't know what is exactly causing it. It's just really annoying. All right, so 9, 15, and 21 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. There we go. A little bit of caffeine here. And oops, got some new comments I missed here. All right, and Gwen says, "Chat hasn't been working very well lately. It keeps freezing on me. I am sorry to hear that." And Philip Martin says, "Hello all. Hey, Philip, nice to see you on. Welcome, welcome. I did get my 3D printer, the Delta FL Sun one, moved into the basement, and I'm hoping to get that set up over the next few days so I can start printing with it again." All right, so I just did the exchanges. I need to do shed reversals, 7 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom. and 7 on top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Getting close to another comma slide. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. Looks like the U and the L in the Uncivil Law logo are almost done. Right, 9 and 13 through 19. On the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 9, 10, 11, 12. Thirteen, 14. 15, 16. 'Oops. What happened there? All right, so we should have an orange one. Did I grab the wrong one? Okay. And I think that one is the one that's supposed to be here. And this one is the one that's supposed to be down here. All right, that looks better. Not sure how that happened. Okay, so there. Yep. So that was be 17, 18, and 19. All right, so that matches the color chart. And it looks like that's how it's supposed to be. 7 and 8 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 44. On the right, we're going to exchange 11, 19, and 21. And shed 8 is reversed. On the left, we're going to exchange 15, 17, 19, and 21. Sheds 8, 9, and 10 are reversed. There we go. And let's see. Okay, and I think this is where we left off. Gwen says hello to Philip Martin. And Gwen says, reminder, the Gundy Awards voting starts at midnight. Runkle the Bailey has been nominated. I'll definitely have to do that. I'll try and add it to the stream description so people can find the link if they're not aware of where to get it. And Melee says, hey, Philip. And Drew's Life is back saying, hello, I'm back. And Melee says, thanks for the reminder, Gwen. And for those who are not familiar, this is, it doesn't show it on your end, but on mine, it shows that it's a Rumble chat. So we have somebody watching with us on Rumble, or actually up to 5 people on Rumble. Let me just do a quick check here, see if I missed any chats over there. Okay. Rumble rants, unfortunately, do not show up automatic. The paid ones don't show up automatically in StreamYard. So I do try and look over there to make sure that they do not get missed. There's a Chrome plugin that should show them for me, but I haven't been able to track it down yet. And Melee says, thanks for the reminder, Gwen. And Drew's Life again. I'm probably only able to watch for like 10 or 20 minutes. No worries. We're appreciative of anything you can stop in and watch for. And Gwen says, you're welcome. Back to Melee. All right. And 11, 19, and 21 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, and $19, $20, and $21. Based off of how good the food cooking smells that are wafting up to me from downstairs, I'm assuming that dinner is going to be relatively soon. All right, so just shed 8 is reversed this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Just about ready for another coma slide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top, and 10, and nope, screwed up there. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the top, and 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on the top. I don't jump back down to the bottom again for that. There we go. And pass that on through to the other side. And left side, we're going to exchange 15 through 21 inclusive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 and 16. $17 and $18. $19, $20, and $21. And one of these is hanging loose, so I got to re-roll that one back up. Hanging loose is in it's unrolled enough that it's actually resting on the floor. Therefore, it is not maintaining tension on the thread. All right, let's just go ahead and roll this back up a little bit. Looks like this one needs to not be below the leader knot. So we'll just do that here. And put that back in its spot. There we go, hanging nice and free. All right, so I did the exchanges here. So sheds 8, 9, and 10 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, and 10 on the top, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the top, and 8, 9, 10 on the bottom, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. And after this, only one more move till we hit the bee-fish design. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. And on to 45. On the right, we're going to exchange 15. Shed 9 is reversed. On the left, we're exchanging 17 and 19. Sheds 9 and 10 are reversed. All right. And Gwen says, here's the current link for the Gundies. Appreciate that, Gwen. And Drew's Life, do you mind following me on Rumble? Yeah, I can go ahead and do that. Let me just a second here. And oops, it's a second here. Let me backspace up there. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it's not letting me do that directly. I'll have to do it after the stream. But yeah, I'll do that. Not a problem. All right. And Gwen says, Mr. Runkle is in the most entertaining content creator category. All right. If Brendan Herrera is in there, he's going to give him a run for his money, but I think they're both excellent people covering firearms in the entertaining fashions. All right. Just 15 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And shed 9 is reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on top. Checksum is good. And on the left side, we're just exchanging 17 and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 9 and 10 are reversed. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the bottom, and 9 and 10 on the top, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the top, 9 and 10 on the bottom, and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. And we are ready for another coma slide. So, slide these coma blocks. And do a little more on the take-up reel. Let's see. That might be a little far. I'll probably skip the take-up reel the next coma slide. And we are ready for move 46. On the right, we're going to exchange 17 and 23. Sheds 1 and 10 are reversed. On the left side, we're going to exchange 1, 5, 7, 9, and 19. Sheds 1, 3, and 4 are reversed. There we go. And 17 and 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And 17 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. And that one that I just exchanged where it made that clunk sound, it's just a little bit too long. So let's go ahead and roll that one back up a little bit. There we go. And back in its proper spot. All right. And sheds 1 and 10 are reverse, so 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom, and 10 on the top, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the top, 10 on the bottom, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. And we are starting in on the B-fish, this move. And left side is 1, 5, 7, 9, and 19. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And shed 17 and 23. Or, nope, sorry. We don't have shed 17 and 23. We stop at 11. Sheds 1, 3, and 4 are reversed. So 1 on the top and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. All right, and as you can see, we've started in on the B-fish, and we are ready for the next move. On to 47. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 19, and 21, no shed reversals. On the left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 11, and 21. Sheds 1, 2, 3, and 5 are reversed. And that should finish up the logo and move definitely into the B-fish. All right, so there's 1. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19, 20, and 21. No shed reversal, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Sum is good. And left side is 3, 5, 11, and 21. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just letting these untwist. There we go. And 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. And sheds 1, 2, 3, and 5 are reversed. So 1, 2, and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. It needs a little bit of unroll. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. Oh, did get a chance to join in on Nick's group chat on locals yesterday. Told him that I was looking forward to hopefully him being able to cover the collapse of the Trump cases. And he wasn't aware that they had been collapsing, but was pleased to know that he was right in his estimation of what was going to eventually happen with them. But I think most lawyers looking at it with a calm, non-passionate overview were of the opinion that was probably the most likely scenario as well. All right, on to 48. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 21, and 23. Sheds 1 and 2 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13. Sheds 2 and 6 are reversed. And 3, 21, and 23. So 1, 2, 3. That's going to need just at least a little bit of an unroll. 3, 4. I know which ones are going to be. It's these 2 up here that need to be reversed so that we wind up with all orange on the top up at that end. Because we are done with the channel logo for this iteration of the pattern. Oops. Let's see if I can get away without re-rolling that one for the moment. All right, sheds 1 and 2 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. Left side is 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5 and 6. 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11, 12, and 13. All right, I hear Mrs. Torn talking to the roommate downstairs. So I think I'll go ahead and stop on 49 instead of trying to keep pushing through. All right, since I like to stop where I start up on a divisible by 5 because it makes it easier for me to find it if the thing goes wonky and I have to reboot the computer or reload the program. All right, sheds 2 and 6 are reversed, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. There we go. And again, there is a very slight chance on the gaming channel I will have a American Trucker stream, see how it goes. All right, so 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. All right, B-Fish is coming along nicely. And we are ready for the next move. On to 49. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 7, and 9. Sheds 2 through 5 are reversed. Left side, exchanging 9, 11, and 13. Shed 7 is reversed. There we go. And Gwen says, made some good progress tonight. Thank you very much. And Philip Martin says, I didn't know you had a gaming channel, or if I did, I forgot. No, I only set it up like about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and I've got one video on there that was not actually live. I'm hoping to do live, but I was having some problems with the American Truck Simulator program. I was using Bluetooth headphones, and 1, 2, and I kept losing audio on my end, so I couldn't hear what was going on. And I think on the recording, it did not lose it there, so it's a Bluetooth thing. So I got a cable for the headphones since they have an optional cable in thing. I'm hoping that'll resolve that. I think it's just something was resetting Bluetooth or along those lines. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 9. The channel is Torin3 Fun. I think I'll go ahead and put a link to it in my channel description so it's easier to find. All right, sheds 2 through 5 are reversed, so 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. Still haven't decided one way or the other yet if I'm going to put all of my shop streams on the gaming channel. All right, and 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. And left side, 9, 11, and 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's get that back in its proper slot. There we go. 9, 10. 11, 12, and 13. And shed 7 is reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. There we go. Gwen, thank you for posting the link to the channel. I appreciate that. And we're well into B-fish. All right, let me read off the numbers here real quick. So next stream that we do braiding on, we're going to exchange on the right 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11. And sheds 1, 3, 4, and 5 are reversed. Left side, no exchanges. And sheds 3 and 7 are reversed. All right, let's see if I can find a channel to redirect you folks to. Let's see who is available. All right. Looks like Chrissy Mayer is doing a gaming stream. Second try to finish up the game she's playing. All right, so I'll go ahead and set that up and save that. And let's see, down to 2 people over on Rumble. All right. And I think that's everything. Oh, forgot to read the chats here. Okay. Let's see, Philip Martin about not knowing about the gaming channel. And Philip says, subscribe. Thank you very much. And Gwen says, here is the link. Give us that. And Gwen says, please hit that like button if you missed the chance earlier. Thank you very much. And Gwen says, you're welcome. And Meili says, thank you for the stream. So sounds like dinner is just about ready. So I think I timed it pretty decently. We're right about 6:07. Again, may or may not have a stream later tonight. Depends on how well things go in the shop and how well I get things set up. But I am going to try and do it. And want to thank everybody for coming by. I appreciate that. And as always, everybody, stay safe and happy braiding.